the biggest priority is actually getting sufficient funding to be able to provide the tools, services, expertise, the scalable things that can really help nonprofits around the world. Things like virtual CISO services, tools that they can use, AI-based training resources that can help them get smarter about cybersecurity. All those things are not free, and they're typically not the sort of things that are funded by philanthropy, because they're interested in, let's build a dam in sub-Saharan Africa, not let's have cybersecurity across all the projects of this NGO that does work around the world. It's just the first is the priority and the second is not. I'd say other key priorities, the second one I'd point out is probably awareness. It's still an uphill battle for a lot of nonprofits to make them aware how big a threat they face. I like to say that nonprofits are way back, right? They're not on the bleeding edge. But a good chunk of the risk they face can actually be handled by some fairly simple things. Right? You can get 80% of the benefit easily of cybersecurity by doing 20% or less of the work. Really doing the basic cyber hygiene protections can get you a long, long way. And the third thing is, I think we need to build greater understanding of what these nonprofits do and their essential value to global social and economic progress, so that governments, industry, foundations see the value in supporting their cybersecurity. It's sort of odd when you think about it. Governments regulate bank cybersecurity and say, you have to do all of these different things. And governments say to DoD, to Defense Department, contracting organizations, you have to do these things, either by regulation or by making a part of contracts. And they're like, oh, you're a bunch of hospitals and you protect the health of all our people. Or you're an international nonprofit and you feed hungry around. Well, they can't really regulate and say you have to do these things. They don't have the resources. They don't have the capabilities right now. What they need is the resources to get it done. And so raising the level of understanding among all the people who could provide, they just need that. They need help because they're not cybersecurity organizations. They're working on world hunger, or they're working on education or some other critical social priorities.